These are my afterthoughts on the teaser trailer, or so I guess sneak peek of the Flash movie. Now, I've always been a massive fan of the Flash long before that the character appeared in the the Justice League or on the Snyder Cut version, and then long before the Flash CW series and the Justice League's cartoon. I mean, I grew up with the Flash in the comics, and the Flash that I grew up, obviously there's been various different Flashes like Jay Garrick and Barry Allen and Wally West, and even at one point Bart Allen and John Fox. There was even a alternate version of Wally West called Walter West. But anyway, but I grew up on the Wally West Flash, so that's the one. That's the Flash that I grew up on, and then especially the Mark Waid era of the comics. So you can tell that I know what I'm talking about. And then it was particularly great in the trailer. Obviously, when you see the opening shot, you actually see at the cab, you actually see two Barry Allens, which would be interesting because considering it's going to be focusing on change of the time. Obviously, it's going to be based on the story of Flashpoint, but obviously they'll do their own version of it. Just how the Flash series did their version of it, and obviously, so it's not going to be and obviously there was an animated series of Flashpoint, so it's also be very different in it. But I hope they keep the core essence of what it's about. So you're going to have that in it. So obviously, you're probably going to see multiple different Flashes around. So that's probably why you're seeing different versions of the Flash. So that's been interesting. Obviously, here Michael Keaton's voiceover as Bruce Wayne. So that's gonna be interesting. I mean, if you'd said to me many years ago if Michael Keaton would return as, I mean, I've always wanted that. But if you had told me right there was gonna be he's gonna come back, reprise this role, even after so many years, I mean, I would have believed it. So it's kind of great to see him back. And then obviously at the end of it, we see a little sneak tease of the old Batmobile. So it's just gonna be interesting. Obviously, that he's meant to be playing the same version of him, obviously, but in a different alternate timeline. And obviously we get a sneak peek of his new suit, and by the looks of things, of him visiting his home and his mum, because obviously, you know, in the storyline his mum gets murdered. Obviously in the comics it was always Reverse Flash that murdered it, and then his father gets arrested for the crime of his murder, but obviously we know it was Reverse Flash. So it's going to be interesting. Him probably, obviously, to change the timeline. We see him spraying the Flash sign on something, whether it's him or the other version of him. And we also see him with the Flash ring. And obviously we see a sneak peek of Michael Keaton's Batman from behind. And as you know that we have seen sneak peeks. There has been a sneak peek, photos around where we see the Batman suit, but it's sprayed red with the Flash on it. So that's kind of going to be interesting, because obviously you haven't seen that. But yeah, what I do like about the teaser, it doesn't spoil too much of the movie. You just get a little taste of it, and obviously the new theme that they've kind of given it, which is kind of great. So I'm all pumped for the actual movie. And obviously in that shot, you see the two Barry Allens, and then obviously you see the new Supergirl, which obviously she's got black hair. And I think this is based on another alternate version. So this again could be based on this could be based on obviously another alternate version from an alternate timeline. So as we know, we hear that Michael Keaton shot Bruce Wayne saying about you could go anywhere, but why here? And you've changed the past and you've changed the future. So that's going to be very interesting to see how the movie is going to turn out. So I've really got high hopes for the movie. But yeah, I really enjoyed it a little bit of what I've seen. So that's going to be in 2022. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. So let me know your thoughts on the movie, on the trailer.